What's up, bitches? You're in the trenches with Jodi and Jensen.
Hi, Jodi. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Cheers to episode
3,
5
4,
or 6.
7.
I'm already losing track. Fuck. Where are we filming today?
Wildfire Arms, as always.
Thanks, Gary.
Thanks, babe.
So you may be wondering, why is Jodi in the middle today? Why is there an extra chair?
Why is there an extra Stanley?
Yeah, exactly.
Which probably makes sense because there's always an extra Stanley.
Jodi has 40, by the way, if you missed that in the last episode. But we have a really fun special guest today.
We do.
You announce him because you birthed him.
Well, before we get to that, though, I have to just say, mad respect to all of you that's been giving us all the love, all the views. I found out today that we do have fans in New Mexico. So shout out to all of you. I mean, thanks for watching us because we're just a bunch of weirdos.
We are, and we're just having fun in a gun loft.
But
so,
like, when I heard it, one of my husband's friends called him. When I heard the call, I was just like excited but embarrassed at the same time. I had to go back and rewatch our episode, but thank you.
I can't believe we crossed state lines.
I know.
I'll drink to that, sister. Cheers. And not only thank you for all the comments and the views. I mean, obviously we're not famous by any means, but it's good to know that people are like, oh, I actually want to watch them.
Right.
But especially thank you for like the private messages as well that Jodi and I have received of like, oh my God, I just watched, episode 2. Like, you guys were so good. It was so funny. Like, like, genuinely thank you. Holy fuck.
Yes, all the people saying, I'm here for it. Like, thank you, because that's what we need. We just are going to keep coming back.
Yeah.
Because of you. So thank you.
So if you listen to us while you're getting ready, while you're in the car, before bed, just for shits and gigs, while your husband's fucking you, thank you.
Whatever. We don't care.
Thank you so much.
Just like and subscribe.
Amen.
And view it over and over.
And tag Stanley in the comments.
Yes. Please tag Stanley and Post Malone. Okay.
Facts.
Posty Stanley.
Yeah.
We're done.
Anyways,
our very, very special guest is none other than Dill Pickle.
Yeah, let's go do it! What's up, dog?
What up, my boy?
How you been?
Look, my baby boy
to the fullest.
My baby boy came home to visit.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is Dylan. Everybody welcome him.
This is
sponsored by Coors Banquet. Hopefully one day.
One
day. I'm a proud supporter of Coors Banquet.
That better be a fat check.
Fat check. Coors Banquet be making some bang, so I better be fat.
Bud Light's gonna reach out to us and be like, hey, never mind, I'm not even gonna go down that road. Pause, pump the brakes. Anyways, so Dylan is your third baby.
My third baby, my only boy. My only boy baby.
And you came this weekend all the way from Colorado.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wow. What part of Colorado do you live in?
Grand Junction.
Wow.
So it's like 7.5 hour drive.
Holy smokes.
Get here, yeah.
They came to see his mama.
No.
Because my heart needed you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, Dylan, tell the audience a little bit about yourself. Where'd you come from? What's your lore?
Like, come from as in, like, where I'm from?
Just talk about you.
Yeah.
The floor is yours.
Well, I'm from this little small town that we all like to talk about. I'm not gonna drop names.
Right.
If you
We're
know,
all
you know.
from the same. Yeah.
If you know, you know. I'm a manager for Coke. So that's not. I mean, I'm just a little iPad kid in my stores. If you ever see me,
Like the cartel or the company.
Like Coca-Cola.
Yeah, the company.
Right.
I was gonna make a joke, but let's settle down.
Chill. Oh, chill, dog. Chill.
Yeah. I don't want to get canceled my first episode.
Right.
So yeah, if you ever see me in like a store, I'm like a little iPad kid ordering what like the store needs. That's just what
That's a great job.
It's really not that bad. No, It's actually a really good job. Like I got insurance.
Yeah.
Like,
It's been good. Like you started here in town.
Yep.
And then you got an opportunity to move to Colorado.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And one of your friends approached you about it because I remember you saying like, Mom, what should I do? As much as this selfish bitch of a mom wanted to say, you're staying right here in that bedroom across the hall from me.
Yeah.
I said, son, you got to go. There was nothing here for you. At that time in your life, you needed to spread your wings and fly and figure out who you wanted to be.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
See somewhere new. And so you were able to transfer with Coca-Cola. So it's been really good to you.
And I definitely have grown way more. If I just stayed here, like I definitely would not be the guy that I am today for sure. Like you got to get out. Like also, you've lived in Phoenix.
Right.
I got out.
Yeah,
Came
like,
back though.
Yeah. He was like,
I guess we all just end up here at some point. I guess.
Yeah.
right. He was like working and then coming home and watching crime documentaries with me, which don't get me wrong, I loved.
That
Or
was
playing
nice.
his PlayStation, but I knew that this boy needed to experience a little bit of life,
That's valid.
right?
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
So as much as it hurt to give you the advice to move another state away, I knew you needed to.
Oh yeah, we definitely both did. 'Cause
Yeah.
it just came like out of the blue too. Like I wasn't even planning on like trying to like live in a other state, and
Yeah.
then my friend was like, "Hey, like I'm looking for like a roommate," and I was like, "You know what? Like why not? Like why not just get out there and kind of explore more? Like see what's more than just this town, you know?
Right.
Especially in another state too."
Right.
Seeing how it's not like Arizona and Colorado, like not comparable at all, dude. It is
Right.
beautiful out there.
Oh,
but
it's
just
so cool.
way too cold. Way too cold.
What's your favorite thing to do out there? If you have any.
Well, not seeing a tweaker on every corner and like seeing them.
Oh shit.
That's so
Or
real.
You're
5
calling
o'clock
us
in the
out.
morning.
Did you see my mom's first husband there?
Probably.
Fuck. I'm done.
You're grounded.
Well, hold on.
Rightfully
You're grounded.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like all of the tweakers and crackheads end up out there. Like all like the big surrounding cities will actually get them Greyhound tickets to Grand Junction and leave them there. Like there are parks that are shut down. Like kids can't play on them. Like just tents
'Cause
everywhere.
All the tweakers live
Yeah,
there?
oh yeah, 100%. There's multiple.
And that's not just like a
crazy.
theory or like a rumor. Like that's
Oh
an actual
thing.
no!
thing.
Like you actually like I thought it was a rumor too. Like you know I was hearing stories before I left, and then actually living there and like even going to Walmart, like you see tents everywhere.
That's
People on the
crazy.
side tweaking. Like I know every tweaker that goes into Walmart. That's how much I was there, and they
You, like,
go
know
at
them
the
by
same.
name?
Yeah, I actually do. Cause they go there
That's
every single
crazy.
day and go to the alcohol aisle too.
Yeah.
And like alcohol is right here, soda's right here. So I'm kind of in like the middle of them. They have to walk by
They
me.
need some Jack and Coke.
Yeah, that actually was
What
not
a great segue.
like I would see people steal. Actually, in Colorado, they don't sell hard liquor in Walmart.
Oh right, I
They
forgot you
just
told
sell,
me it's
yeah.
different.
Like even when I moved down there, they barely just passed a law where they can sell wine in Walmarts. So all they have is
crazy?
Wine will fuck you up.
That's
Oh,
not
yeah.
even Utah. That's not even Utah.
No.
That's crazy.
It's Colorado.
Yeah.
You want to tell us why, Jodi, about Utah or no?
No.
Uh-huh.
Don't.
Right.
if you know, you know.
Facts.
If you know, you know.
Can you read?
Jodi's koozie today says, "Shut your whore mouth."
Filthy whore. It just
Right.
doesn't say filthy.
I think
I'm
you should
adding
write
that.
filthy
I'm going to.
in
So
Sharpie.
read and take the
Shut
advice.
your filthy whore mouth. And at the end, you should put tiny little
Jensen.
letters. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. Anyways.
So yeah, they'd always like walk by me, but I would actually like watch people steal like soda, even my stuff too.
Like, do they just take it off the shelf and walk out like it's nobody's business? Or do they, like, try to hide it?
Well, sometimes they'll do that because early in the morning, for some reason, the people that they have watching the doors at Walmart is some 70-year-old lady that's not gonna stop you.
No,
Like
they don't
she's
give a
just
fuck.
there to get that check, go home.
Right.
Get your bag, sis, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they'd either just walk out with like a whole 12-pack or just like a big it's like soda.
And they can't stop them.
Yeah, and we can't stop them either because like once it goes into their store, it's not our product. Where it is
Right, you're
we
not
are
sure.
just putting their product on the shelf for them.
Got it.
Right.
Or they'll like open up a 12-pack, steal a couple cans, put in their pockets and dip, and I can't say nothing about it.
Yeah.
Me as fuck, though. I get that.
But listen,
Yeah, it is
you
bad.
have Target in your town.
But do I look like a Target guy? Do I need a Target?
But
We do.
right.
No, I get
like,
that, but like I don't.
Like, and you have Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Do you have canes, though?
No,
No.
I'm pissed off about that.
No canes. No canes.
Listen, don't get me wrong. I fuck with Chick-fil-A. I'm not saying I don't, but I will take canes any day of the week. And
Cane
right.
sauce?
yeah,
Because of Posty.
like, give me an IV of cane sauce.
I
I'll
don't
be
want
fine.
it. I
Yeah,
don't
you're
want
weird
it.
for not liking that. That's not
I
valid.
don't want it.
Why? What about it? Have you tried it?
Yeah, I dipped a French
What's like
fry
the
in it, and I
taste?
was like,
What about the taste?
Same
you know,
with
like-
as the Chick-fil-A sauce. Dip it. I just want ketchup.
Do you know my mom puts ketchup on mac and cheese?
Are you serious?
Jimmy
Okay.
from the block. What?
No.
And she's not pregnant
No,
anymore.
I know. Let me defend her for a second. I thought this lady was batshit crazy for years. Anytime mac and cheese was around, fucking drizzle with ketchup over it, and I'd be like, "Mom, are you smoking spice right now?" And
Right.
she was like,
Bath
"It's bath salts, honestly." And she was like, "Trust me, just try it." So one day I mustered up the courage to try it. It was fucking gas, and I hated to admit it, but it was actually good. So
Well,
ketchup on mac and cheese.
Maybe I'll give it a tiny bit of try.
Right.
But I don't know.
Jenny,
And
I'm
you-
blocked, you're
I'm-
valid.
Literally. And here's the tea. You don't drown it in ketchup. You do like
No.
a pass or two of a drizzle. And that's enough. So just
Interesting.
Just some food for thought.
Okay. Okay.
Let's look at what this dill pickle gave his mama for Christmas.
For all
Maca-
the audio listeners,
Matcha.
Jody has a new Stanley that she got.
Matcha cream.
Feeding the
What is it
addiction.
called?
Yeah.
Matcha.
Matcha cream.
Yes.
Look, he bought this for me.
They couldn't just
I-
call it
I
mint
don't-
green.
No,
I'm
there is a
No, they
mint,
look
but it's
the-
different
no, they
because
look the
see,
exact
the
same.
top, the lid has the cream on it. The mint does not have the cream on
That's
it.
the only difference.
So, anyways,
They couldn't call it mint
heavy.
cream.
so no,
Why?
they didn't. I don't know. I'm not
Who's
Stanley.
coming up with these names at Stanley's?
what I'm saying is,
They have some-
look.
what is this one called?
What? That's black. That's motherfucking Pro Tour black. It's the Pro Tour with the lid on.
I
it.
hate that you know the exact name.
Yeah, look.
The Pro Tour is the new lid.
What
I
is
knew that.
okay? Dylan's using one of Jody's today. What's this
That's
one
obviously neon green.
called? Okay, but like, no shit, it's neon green. But
It's
what,
from the
What do
neon
they name it?
collection.
What do they name it though?
Does it have a specific name,
No,
or is it
it's
just
from the neon collection.
so it's just neon green?
Yes, I feel like I'm yelling at you.
Well, see, like that's more valid than just calling this matcha
So
green.
anyways-
Like the matcha is not this color.
So I know. I don't
actually
even
like
know.
a-
I don't
it's
even
like
know what.
grass.
I don't even know
yeah,
what matcha
like
is.
this color.
If
It's a
we're
little
being-
bit like darker.
If we're being honest, I don't even know what matcha is. But I appreciate this cup because, and listen to me,
Where'd you come from?
the fact that he was able to find one that I didn't already have.
Yeah, that's impressive,
Props.
Dylan.
Yeah.
I was so excited.
I was stressed. Like
Because
I was
I'm like-
calling her, like, "Oh, I got you a Stanley," and then I was like, "I didn't
She
actually
has, like, 50 of them
I forgot
now.
she has like 3 cabinets full of these, so I was like, I actually
okay.
might have
It's my
gotten you
house.
one. I might have actually gotten you one that you already have, and if so, I'm so sorry. You got to deal with it.
Oh, holy
Well,
shit! You have two of the same
Speaking,
Stanleys?
but I don't. So speaking of Stanleys, let me just tell you what happens tomorrow at Target online and in store is the Valentine's Day drop. So typically, so last year they went on sale earlier online, and when I woke up at 6 o'clock, they were sold out. So I think if I get on at 1 a.m., I'll get them. The Valentine's Day Stanleys. And this is so cute. So they have a pink one and a red one, and they have hearts on them. And so my husband caught me looking at them today, and he walked back. I didn't realize he was behind me. He was like, "You're going to get both of those. You know that, right?" And I'm like, "I'm trying to figure out which one." And he was like, "Get both of them."
He's the enabler.
He is.
So,
He's allowing
okay.
this to happen.
So I'm getting the red one and the pink one. I'm going to like start checking at 12 o'clock because I don't trust Target dropping these because I feel
crazy.
like there's some fuckery going on and they drop them sooner and then I'll miss it. And then I have to drive to Flagstaff to stand online at Target to get one.
My
And then they're gonna be sold out.
my fuck ass ex
No.
was a shift leader at that Target.
No way.
Dead ass.
Okay.
That's some lore that
Does he still work there?
probably
Well, no.
he cheated on me.
Oh,
Well,
then
fuck
we know
him.
we
I'll
don't
hit
like
him over the
Yeah,
head
it's
with
not
it.
the one I talked about in the last
Right.
in the
Yeah.
other episodes.
Godspeed to him.
Well,
But-
he was 20 with a receding hairline, so. Hi, Kyle. Hope you're doing good.
Hold on. What's wrong with receding hairlines, dude?
Nothing, but
Sometimes it just runs.
here-
the
but
family,
no,
you know?
I get
If you
that
have
part.
a shitty attitude,
Oh yeah, I don't.
If you have a good soul and a receding hairline,
don't
amazing.
care.
If you have a receding hairline, you're 5'6", and you cheat, you're done.
Yeah, I've had
gonna
one since I
burn
was
you.
like a little baby. Like
Listen.
you can look newborn photos, bro. Every man in my family, it's so wild. Every man has like the little, what is it called, widow's peak? It goes crazy,
That's
like
everything.
down, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Well, if you ever want to, try to, I don't want to say fix it, but like work on it, if you will, spruce it up. We can microneedle it and put some minoxidil on it, and the hair will grow.
Oh,
Hair restoration.
Hold on, I was not familiar with your game, my boy.
Hey,
I was not familiar with your game.
Okay, Dylan, well, I think the audience needs to know more lore about you.
But can I finish this really quick?
Listen, we talk about
Is
Stanley
that
in every episode.
If I
Yeah, the
if I
Stanleys can
hop
wait.
on and they're sold out, I'm fucking driving to Flagstaff to stand in line.
I will
when
seriously
that store
drive
opens.
5 minutes to Target where I am from, and I will stand in
They'll
line.
be gone.
No, I promise you, I will
Not-
go tomorrow.
No, they'll be gone before you get home. That's how
You're gonna
fast
drive
they go.
there tomorrow?
Yeah, if at 1:00 in the morning when they drop, if they're already sold out because so many people are in line, I'm driving to Flagstaff to be there to stand in line when that store opens. Thanks.
You know,
anyways, tell us about you, buddy.
Hold on. Oh, sorry, Dylan.
Yeah,
One second.
no, that's valid.
First of all, you're batshit crazy.
No, I want them.
It's a cub.
You have over 40 now. Over
Not
40.
these two.
They are cubs. They,
But I
they all
don't
do the
have-
same thing.
I don't have the pink one with hearts or the red one with hearts.
Where do you go that's so important that you need to take all these Stanleys to show
I don't
off?
give a fuck about showing off to anybody but myself. I want them.
You know, mad respect. I love that for you. Okay,
Right.
here's the tea.
Yeah, valid.
As much shit as I give you about your Stanleys, at least it's not meth.
It could
Right.
be crack, yeah.
It
Right.
could be.
could.
It could be peyote. It could be spice. It could
Right.
be actual acid.
Right.
It could be actual
So-
bath salts.
Yeah, it actually
You better
could.
watch. It's a really thin line
Right.
between Stanley's and the alternate.
And the
so
and the meth.
you choose. You choose what you want me to be addicted to. Okay.
Meth. Not even once.
Yeah. No hesitation. Meth.
You know, anyways, I'm glad you have a hobby.
Yeah. Thank you.
Your Stanley hobby. Anyways, Dylan, how old are you?
I am 22.
Holy smokes, when's your birthday?
October 26th.
You're a Scorpio.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what that all means, but yes, I've been
right.
told. I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing.
Listen,
but, you know, it happens.
Every zodiac has their downfalls. All 12 of them do, right?
What are your downfalls?
My downfalls, Libras they will get in a self-pity mode like no other. Guilty.
Oh, that makes sense.
Right.
What are
They're-
his downfalls?
They're usually very secretive.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're sneaky.
Yeah.
And they can be a little conniving sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
The fuck?
That is me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Another one of Libras is they're really indecisive.
That is you.
Yeah.
You were looking at
And-
cups today. We're like,
She's a Gemini.
oh,
I'm a Gemini.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know.
I doubt there's any downfalls.
Well,
so.
Geminis, I don't know a whole lot about him. I should really read up. Their sign is like the twins, right? So they
Right.
can be two-faced.
Right, but I'm not.
But you're honestly like, and I'm not just saying this because like I love you to pieces. Like, you're not really like you're
Yeah.
just real.
Right. What I say to you is what I think.
But here's the tea: Geminis love a good tea spill sesh, and I don't know what it is about Geminis and Libras. They get along so well, and we do. Like it just,
Oh.
it's so natural.
So it was written in the stars.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
It
you know,
was meant for you guys.
some old Christian lady that they're watching this, they're gonna be like, "That's witchcraft. You're going to hell."
Right.
Which
We already have our ticket. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
Don't
did
worry.
I? What did I say
Spot.
earlier in our convo? I was like, Dylan's tagged to the nines.
Yeah.
You haven't been to sacrament since Nom, and I suck dick. So
Right. So
We're just
we
reserving
have our
spot at this
tickets.
point.
Right.
Yeah.
It just, I mean, I guess I'm the one going first. I'm going to drive the fucking bus.
yeah, you're
So-
gonna
Right.
and we're gonna run some.
Get in.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Get in, loser.
Right.
We're
You're
going
going to be running behind to jump in that bus.
and that bitch
Hopefully
is
they
gonna be
have
on
Stanleys
fire.
down there for you.
Yeah, they will.
Probably not.
They
'Cause
will.
it's hell. You're not supposed to have a good time. Yeah.
We'll
My
make it a good
hell,
time.
we're going to
Yeah.
have a good time.
All right.
Yeah.
Valid.
I think it'll be lit.
Yeah. Anyway, so you're 22. He's a what?
He's a Scorpio.
He's a Scorpio.
Yeah. What else do you guys want to know?
You're a mama's boy.
Oh yeah,
Well,
down to the bone. I am.
I love that.
I am.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can't even talk shit on that because I am too. Like I'm my mom's baby, and yeah, we're soul tied.
Locked in.
Locked the
Locked
fuck in.
in. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I have a question for you, Dylan.
Okay, what's up?
Your mom's batshit crazy. We all know.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's valid.
I'll say it to your face. You're batshit
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Prove it.
I just did
The
with
40
Stanley.
plus Stanleys and the 3 cabinets in the house speaks for them.
It's not drugs.
Yeah, it's not meth. Which
Anyways.
Well, I mean,
is
it's still crazy.
anyways, what was it like being Jodi's son?
Oh my gosh, it was.
Be nice.
No, I know. I wasn't
I didn't even
gonna
bring
harass
Kleenex.
you.
I have
gonna
some
harass you.
Q-tips.
Give me a Q-tip.
It was honestly really, really good. Honestly, I grew up with 3 other sisters, and I was the only boy in my family.
Yeah.
Well, not including my dad, but
Right, but
yeah, it was wild. Getting dressed up all the time by these little shits.
Yeah.
Getting toenails painted.
yeah,
Hands painted. Getting dressed up in
I'm surprised you
princess.
didn't. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't turn out like me.
Right. Well, he did whatever because that meant they
Yeah.
were showing him attention and he could play with them. Well, the
Yeah.
2 older
So
ones,
I was just like,
You just
do what you got to do, I guess.
You
Like,
just
I'm
wanted to be
here-
involved.
Exactly. 'Cause I felt like I was like, oh, like they're girls, we're not gonna get like along. So
Yeah.
I just kind of like was like, whatever you guys want to do, I'm down.
That's so sweet. I love that.
Oh, and I mean, it definitely helped out now, like seeing. No offense to anyone. I'm not. Don't take any offense, but guys in this generation, most of us are kind of assholes.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
Yeah. So like, it definitely helped me growing up with like women,
Yeah.
learning like how they need to be treated and like stuff like
Right.
that. Like
You're
it definitely
soft.
helped out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Jodi-
I love.
Be real. In past relationships, was he a good?
He was.
Yeah.
Dylan loves love.
Oh,
Like he,
Yeah.
right? Like
A little
he
too much. Sometimes.
loves love.
Yeah.
Like, right. Sometimes I just have to be like,
I
just
see
let
it in your
be.
eyes. You're just like a little lover boy.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
let it
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
a fling or just let it be this. Don't make it serious because you're forcing it and it's not the right time. But he loves love. And I love that for him.
It's the Scorpio in him. Is
it?
All on the surface, they might be a little shysty, but deep down, they really do.
Yeah, like-
they're very emotional beings.
He is. One day he's going to be the best husband and dad. Like, he wants that.
I saw this thing on TikTok the other day about, I didn't even know it was the thing. I guess it's a new TikTok thing about growing up with a naked mom. So, like, I didn't look up the definition, but what I got from the video and context clues is like, your mom just like comfortably being naked around her kids, and not in a weird way, but it's like you didn't have like problems like with your kids being in the room while you're getting dressed or like something like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this girl was talking about, she was like, my mom was a naked mom and it made me respect women so much more. Like, I never looked at women bad. Like, all women were beautiful to me. And I was like, that makes sense. Because, like, I had a naked mom, if you will. And,
Yeah.
and not in a weird way.
Oh, yeah.
Not in a weird, perverted way.
She's
It's
your
just
mom. It shouldn't be weird.
yeah,
Right.
it's my
Obviously
mom.
growing up. Yeah.
Right.
Right,
Fine.
it's my
Yeah.
fucking mom. Like, and
Right.
I get that. Because, like, I'm not, like, looking at other girls and being like, ew, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it just gives you a different perspective. So.
Right.
It definitely does. 100%.
But yeah.
Anyways, back
Make
to
sure that
guy.
you don't like see him as like an object. That's where I don't see girls as like an object.
Yeah.
I actually want to like get to know them. It's all about looks to me. It's about like personality. If I click with you and stuff like that, like I don't care what you look like.
Right.
Right.
Like if I can vibe with you, like
And-
I will love you like to the end.
Right. He's
So,
not
yeah.
out there looking for like a one night stand either.
Right.
Like, I sometimes give really bad advice because I'm like, look,
Yeah, she'd be trying to put me in the hot seat. She's like, just go do it for the night. And I'm
because
like,
I didn't
I'm gonna
do
get
that.
attached, Mom. I can't do that.
Because I didn't do that. So I'm like, just go have a good time and on to the next.
Can
But be
I-
safe.
Can I pause this convo for like 5 seconds? I'm so sorry to interrupt. Do you believe in the theory that your phones are fucking listening to you?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, they are.
I just opened Google real quick because I was like, oh, what's the Scorpio's most compatible sign for Dylan? Your fucking Valentine's Stanleys are on the fucking Google ad.
Now you know
You're
what I
done.
need both. I
No,
need both.
That's
No.
actually crazy. That's crazy.
First
work.
little ad when I opened. I
Wait,
don't know.
does it? Let me see.
I'm
Does it-
taking a screenshot
Give-
so I can put it in the video later.
screenshot, but does it say any updates?
It says Christmas just ended, but Stanley's Valentine's Day collection coming soon.
Right. Okay. It's
Yep.
yeah.
No, they definitely do. I've had
So,
that happen to me multiple times.
I'm
Multiple.
probably gonna have you get on the app too.
And here's-
so you can put 2 in your cart. You put 2 in your cart in case I don't get them.
You're literally high.
So, anyways,
They're listening because
Yeah.
here's the thing. I've never gone on the Stanley website. All the Stanleys that I have been gifted to me.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much. Not just you. Thanks, Dakota.
Right.
Dakota.
I've never been on the Stanley
and not
website. I've never cared to be on the Stanley website. And, you know, they track which websites you go to so they can give you the ads. I've never been on the Stanley website. Why is there a fucking Stanley ad on my phone?
Because
they're
you
listening.
Have to. At 1:00, you better be on your app.
Jodi,
I need a pink and a red, and whoever gets them, I get them.
This is not a sign from God that you need more Stanleys.
No, it is.
This is a sign that our phones are listening.
It's a sign from God that you too better make sure I have a red one and a pink one.
Off the point of all the Stanleys, we've heard you say this like 8 times, yes. But he's just making the fact that, like, our phones are listening.
Right. I do know that they're listening.
Even if they're off, turned off, they're still listening. They are.
They are.
These bitches ain't sly.
I wonder what mine would come up if I mean, I do Google that a lot.
I got your ass, fool!
Yeah. I'm not denying it.
Adam and Eve. Talk about this right now.
By the way, ladies, Dylan is single and ready to mingle. Oh. So if you just happen to be a Cancer, a Pisces, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn,
send the applications to me.
Okay, you're done.
No.
Also, if you're a goth girl, you know, hit my line.
Okay, what kind of goth? Like white face paint goth, or like
no, not like the face paint. They got like dark hair, like tattoos, piercings. Well, don't say it like that.
That's
but
what they're e-girls. They're not emo. They're e-girls.
All right, yeah. Where it's not like they're like out here like having tarot cards and being like you're cursed now. Not like that. Like witchcraft type shit.
It's tarot cards.
Tarot. My bad. Yeah. I was not familiar.
The T's silent.
Tarot cards. Thought we agreed that probably no more of the emo girls.
I've have never really talked to any of them before. If I'm being honest.
But the ones that I guess were fake emo girls, whatever. I'm thinking that wasn't the vibe. So I was thinking different.
Dylan, what's your ideal woman?
An ideal woman. This is I changed women because I didn't mean it like that.
Right.
Woman, maybe someone that just like wants like the same like end goal as me. You know, okay. same values.
What's your end goal?
To have a family. That's all I really want.
Okay, but more than that. Like that's cute and all, but what else?
Like in like which aspect are you talking about?
Like like anybody can have a family, right?
Well, yeah.
But like are you looking for like what characteristics do you look for?
Someone that's
in a girl.
Funny, like you can actually like talk to. It's not like you're talking to like a wall.
Right.
Someone that's like actually like gonna try, you know, very outgoing, charismatic, you know, stuff like that. Like kind of like where it feels like you're like with like your friend all the time, where you're not like feeling like you're having to like force stuff. You know what I mean? Like where it just all comes natural to everything. You know.
That's so wholesome.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, again, Pisces.
And
Capricorn,
also,
Taurus,
whatever that means.
She must be open to having a good time with his mom.
Yeah, if you don't like my mom, it's just not gonna work. I'm so sorry.
Listen,
I don't care who you are. My mom comes first.
Are you one of those,
to a certain extent.
Are you one of those moms that's like obsessed with her son?
No.
That's a lie.
Okay, here's the thing. There's a fine line between being a mama's boy and being a mom who's like weirdly obsessed with her son and like
I am not weirdly obsessed. I put up with some crazy
she has
of his girlfriends, okay? And I just put a smile on my face and and they leave it on like
and then
the fuck just happened. Who is that girl?
I don't know.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, mad respect because
gone through a lot.
I feel like there's a lot of moms out there that are just bitches.
Yeah, I'm not crazy like that. Like I'm teasing, but really I'm not. I just want somebody that's going to be nice to him and love him and be okay with the fact that he's close to his family and come over and have a good time and not just sit in the corner and be like, I don't want to be here.
Right. Yeah, that was actually the downfall of my last relationship.
Really?
I was in one in Grand Junction. It was going good. Not gonna lie, she was my manager, so it was on the down low. Yeah, don't know how that happened. I don't know why I did that, but it was going good.
You know, we all need some crazy stories.
Yeah, like you need to do it for the plot. For the plot.
Yup.
And I we're talking about like life, like end goal stuff, and then I was like, I want to end up in Arizona at some point in my life, and that was just somewhere that she didn't see like her ending up. I guess she hates Arizona, which I mean, it's not like so far fetched.
Right.
Kind of makes sense.
But like low key chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just like, well, if that's what you want to do, like, it's not going to work out for us because I want to be close to my family, not 9 hours away.
Which is valid, right?
Yeah. Which, like, I was, like, willing to compromise, but it was kind of like, no, we're going to, like, I want to stay in Colorado or go back to Idaho, and that's it. So I was like, nah, I'm not doing this.
How long were you guys dating?
9 months, 10 months.
Damn.
You know, and I gave him good advice. I said to him, like, if she's the one, it's not going to matter if you live in Idaho or Timbuktu, because you're going to have her and everything's going to be okay and you'll get to come home and visit. But she wasn't, because he's like, I'm not going anywhere else. Like,
Yeah.
But when you find the one, it's not going to matter where you are, because you're going to have your family and everything else falls into place.
100%.
But that's, you know, I was trying to give him biased advice or unbiased advice. Like,
seeing it from, like, her
you
side
need to
and
think about
my
it.
side.
Is she the one? Because if she is, it's not going to matter where you live.
It's valid.
But she wasn't, because it did matter to him.
Yeah.
Where?
It did.
Damn.
It was a value
Right?
she was
That's good. I love
Yeah.
that,
Right.
actually.
I'm not a crazy
Yeah.
mom.
It was one of, like, the standards that
you
I
are,
had.
you are a crazy bitch.
I want,
She's
right,
talking
but I'm
about
not a
it.
crazy mom. I want my kids to be happy and succeed, and I want you to find that love. But you're 22.
Facts. Which means I'm not going to go
live.
hoe around, but, like,
But if
that
you did,
happens.
just-
It happens. I'm not doing that.
Just protection, because listen, your mom didn't get to. So
Listen, these bitches out here are dirty.
Oh, trust
Yeah.
me. Oh, do I got a story for you guys? Actually, okay.
I do.
I'm not name dropping her because she was.
No, you're
she's a
not.
beautiful soul, like an amazing
The fuck?
person.
Is there a chance
An
she's gonna
amazing
see this?
person.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah. Nah, she's not.
Are you sure?
I promise you. Scouts on her.
Okay.
Scouts on her. If she does, hey, what's going on? You know who you are. But she's a beautiful soul, all right? Amazing girl. You know, we were all hanging out.
When's her birthday?
December 22nd.
She's a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. She's one of those. Keep going.
I think it's a Capricorn. I think she said it at one point.
Is she stubborn?
Yeah. Yeah.
She's a Capricorn.
Yeah. So yeah, everything was going good, right? And that's the thing about, not any offense to any girls up here, just because they're just so used to, like, these people up here, like, they don't know anything else from this town, you know?
Right.
So we're talking, everything's going good. And she works at a pizza place up at next to the movie theater, if you know what I'm talking
Okay.
about.
Here we go. We just said her name, basically.
No, we didn't. There's more. Okay, there's more people that work there. It's
Okay.
all girls that work
Yep.
there with the old ass creepy man. All right.
Yeah.
We're chilling.
Right.
We're chilling. Sorry to anyone that likes that place. I just have heard stories. Okay. But
This is all
So-
alleged, by the way.
yeah,
Okay.
alleged. Yeah, alleged. There's no.
We're
Fact-
making
fact
up.
checks.
Yeah.
Don't
We're
fact check
making up
this.
places and
Yeah.
things and times.
So
and,
she was delivering a pizza one night, and we're like, oh yeah, like, you know, everything's going good, just having a normal talk. And she's like, oh yeah, it would be kind of weird if one of my exes saw my car outside and came in and talked to me. I was like, oh yeah, that would be pretty weird. Hangs up the phone, gets back to, like, the pizza place. 2 hours go by, she calls me going on another delivery. She's like, oh, you want to guess what happened? And I was like, do I even want to know? She's like, I mean, no, but you probably should. Like, one of my exes came in and didn't leave until I agreed to see him. And then I was like, oh, haha, like, funny, like, thinking that she just said yeah to get him to go. And she's like, oh yeah, so I'm gonna go see him tonight.
Oh.
I'm like, wait, hold on. I was like, you're actually gonna go see this guy? She was like, oh, like, he wants to say sorry. Like, I was like, if he wants to say sorry, you can call him. He can text you. Like, he's kind of. This is like,
Is he
mind
like
you,
a crazy ex?
yeah, and
Okay.
but mind you, this is like 4 or 5 years back relationship. It's not like anything like new that ended like a year ago, something. So like, you think the feelings are like gone? Like, she
Right.
moved on by now.
Right.
Has had many other partners, like, you know, relationship wise and stuff. So I was like, this just doesn't really make any sense. So I was like, I don't really know. Like, I don't really think you should do it. I'm not acknowledging saying it in like a controlling way, but I'm
Right,
like,
right.
I'm a guy. I know what his I know what his intentions are. It's
Right.
not just to say sorry after 5 years.
Right.
He wants to get with you again.
Right. He trying to fuck.
Yeah, and then word for word said, I get what you're coming from, but I'm single and I'm gonna do whatever I want. So I was like, all right, I mean, that's valid, but I mean, okay, do what you want. Then after that, kind of, she was like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't like talk. Maybe we should just be friends. And, like, the lover boy in me was like, okay, yeah, sure, like, why not? Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. Just kind of playing it by her ear. And then I'm in a bowling league. Don't know how I end up in there.
Isn't that cute?
We
don't even have a bowling alley
I have
anymore
bowled
here.
4 times in my life, and somehow I ended up on a bowling league.
Yes.
But when I get some Coors Banquet in me,
You love it.
I'm goated.
Every time
I be
you
hitting
call me
strikes.
after you're done, he's so excited. He's so hyped.
Oh, it's
and
hyped. It's awesome.
I'm just like, we don't have a bowling alley here.
That's
you have one.
That's us after Shine.
Yeah. He's not
Yeah.
wrong. He's not wrong.
Anyways,
I was there on Friday, cooking. I was probably 4 Coors Banquets deep, 5. Like, and like me when I'm drunk, my keyboard on my phone is my canvas. I'm out here painting photos. Okay, I'm out here painting photos. Like, I can spit some mad game.
Take that boy's phone away.
I know, yo, straight up. If I get drunk, like, someone's got to take my phone away. Someone's getting hit
Change
up
the
that should
lock
not
code.
be getting hit up at that point.
oh God.
Yeah, I'm down bad. So I was like, yeah, like, I miss you. I was just
We
like,
had to.
I know,
Down
valid
bad
though.
crying at the gym.
Okay, but mine
Okay,
was at
if I
the bowling
can,
alley
I
though,
can.
not
Okay.
at the gym.
Okay, anyways.
So,
Not
I was
the bowling
yeah,
alley.
like I like miss you and stuff, like And then she's like, I'm just gonna be 100% honest with you. One of my other exes is really feeling suicidal. He's coming back up. He's moving back up here. So I promised that I would help him with things that are going on. So I don't think it's valid for me to talk to you. Which, I mean, yeah, which is valid to say that.
Fact.
But I was just like, we're just not going to talk actually at all. Like, I'm not doing
He's
this.
using her. He's using that to get her to come back to him.
Yo, I know
feel
he is
sorry for
because
him.
I'm not proud of it. Little 16, 17-year-old Dylan used to pull this stuff all the time. To certain someone. I'm not going to lie. I'm not proud of it, but it happened. So I've kind of like, you live and you learn from it. So I was like, I mean, he's not meaning well by this. He doesn't care if like you're going to help him. He just wants you in his life. And that's a way that he can get you in his life.
You're like, bitch, I can judge the cover because I wrote the damn book.
Yes,
Exactly.
But she didn't obviously care. Like, she had her mindset and everything. So I was just like, yeah, sorry, we're just not gonna talk at all.
Damn.
And then was like, oh, I'm sorry about everything. I'm like, no, don't be sorry. Like, I'm 22. Like, I'm grown.
Right.
I can like forgive you, but I'm not gonna be dumb to trust you again.
I'm proud of you for being strong enough to be like, no. Otherwise, you get sucked into that and you're just allowing her to do these things that aren't good for you. So
And that's when I love comes really bad to me. Because
Do you
even when like,
do you think you got that from me? Love.
yeah, definitely. I got,
You're like Stone Cold Steve
I
Austin.
know.
What do you mean?
Oh, not the Jodi that I grew up with a little bit.
I mean, before Gary, I was Stone Cold Steve Austin because I wasn't. I mean, your
Yeah,
ass
she
better
was.
call somebody. Anyways,
Right.
I drank a beer. What? Okay, that was a Stone Cold Steve Austin.
but like,
No one knows that.
because it wasn't the right temperature for me. Okay,
Right.
Yeah.
but I'm not Stone Cold Steve Austin anymore.
No, you're just a crazy bitch.
Yeah, there's a difference. Anyways,
And I
so
mean
do
that
you
with all the
think,
love in my heart.
like me and having so many sisters made you love so much, or
yeah, that too. And like, obviously, I'm not gonna get into it, but like, seeing like how your past relationship was, like, I always vowed growing up that I was not gonna be like that to like my future girlfriend.
You used to
/wife.
tell me that.
I was not gonna be that guy. So I would try through everything, even if it was like something that like no one would stand for. I would stay for it, and I would try to fix it as much as I can, even though I know that like I should have gone. I still would try to fix it all the time.
No, you're
all
right.
the time.
That
With
makes sense.
every relationship I think I've ever had, all the time.
Damn,
because you
that's
didn't want a
crazy.
failure.
Yep.
Like,
And here's
Yeah.
the. Maybe this might get deep for a moment. When doesn't it on this fucking podcast?
We're in the trenches.
We're in the trenches.
How much
We're-
lower can we get? Okay.
Exactly. The abyss. I think we're pretty much there.
Yeah, we are.
Right.
Remember
Yeah.
the first SpongeBob movie that came out and they had to go to like the trenches and the abyss and all the monsters were there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, anyways, that's us. I think moms or just parents in general who are in toxic relationships, especially with little kids, like, get out of that because your
Right.
kids, you may not think so, but they they see everything. They're not dumb.
No, you're right, Jensen.
And I know because I did the same thing with my mom when she went through some trench ass times after her and my dad split up.
Right.
Like, I was little. I mean, I wasn't a toddler. I was like 7, 8, 9, which is young enough, but I saw everything. And
Right. Well, and we stay because we think at that time staying is better because you don't have to do visitation and this and that. But then it gets to the point to where you're like, shit, they are seeing all of this. They are learning that it's okay to be treated like this, and that's not okay.
Listen, whichever path you decide to go down, whether it be like taking the high road and splitting or staying in a fucked up toxic relationship, either way is going to be rough no matter what.
Right.
But which one's going to be worse in the long run?
Right.
100%.
Staying in it.
100%.
And yes.
It's not good to you.
Right.
It's not.
And that's like your kids' first interaction or first glimpse of like what a relationship is.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you think people that grew up in fucked up households with abusive parents end up like their parents in the future? Not saying everybody, but like...
No,
like,
I get it.
Most of them,
No, I do. I kick myself in the ass a lot for staying as long as I did because I didn't... Number one, I didn't know any better because I was super young and because I couldn't even fathom the idea of not having them 24/7.
Right.
So it like just that thought was paralyzing to me.
Right.
But then I got to that point where I was like, they are seeing this. This is not okay. Mm-hmm. So anytime they've ever gone through a relationship where they weren't treated right and they stuck in there and put up with it, I'm like, it's my fault. I blame myself for it all the time. It's my fault because they saw me put up with it. Mm-hmm. So, but we better, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
We just out here. We're just doing our best.
We're better.
And I hope that you don't blame your snelf.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what a snelf is.
What part of my body's the snelf? I don't know that slang.
It's located right behind the ear, actually.
What's that slang? New phone, who dis?
Literally.
Yeah.
No, but I think... Where was I going with this?
You hope I don't blame myself.
I hope... Oh, who am I? I hope you don't blame yourself or think that you're a bad mom, which I don't think you do. I hope you don't.
Yeah.
For all that, because at the time, you were just doing your best with the information and the knowledge that you had at that time.
Right.
Like you even said in the last episodes, you were like, I was a young mom and I didn't know anything.
Right.
So...
Right. No, I think I'm over that because I used to really have a guilty conscience about that. Like anytime something came up in their life, not even just relationship, and I could see like myself in that situation, I'm like, I did that. They learned that from me.
Yeah.
But I think honestly you're all at the point in life where I think you're past that and you've figured out who you are, like what you want, what you deserve.
Yeah.
So
what was your turning point in that thought process of like, I can't blame myself anymore, or like letting go of that guilt? Only because I've heard of a lot of other moms that were in similar situations like yours say the same thing of like later on they feel so guilty because their kids had to witness all that.
Right. Honestly, I think there's been a time where I've said that to all of them, like, you've learned that from me and I'm sorry for that. And they've been like, what are you talking about? Mm-hmm. Don't blame yourself. And I've seen them continue to grow and just like, they're fine. They're okay. And they tell me that all the time. You did a good job. Don't beat yourself up. So
yeah.
I think it's just finally hearing that. And also knowing that they see me in such a happy relationship, a happy marriage, and they see that I get treated like a queen on a pedestal. And so they know. So I think just time, honestly, time.
Yeah.
Just time. And then just reassuring me that I didn't 100% fuck it up.
Oh yeah, and you can't think like that. Like we're all living for the first time. We all make mistakes.
I know.
That is
But
so
listen,
real.
this mom guilt.
Fuck. Can we repeat
crazy
that?
Shit.
We're all living for the first time.
No one knows how to live this life. No one knows. Like there's guide, handbook on how to do it. We're all gonna make mistakes. That's why we're all human. You know.
I mean, there's the.
Why don't we ever bring Kleenex?
There is the Book of Mormon, but
Why don't we ever
Thomas
bring
said, "Oh, I'm just stop right there."
we're done. Jodi, I have a
Why don't we
Q-tip.
ever bring Kleenex in this fucking
Why are we
thing?
always crying in every
Because
episode?
I just...
Tell us, give
He's-
it to us.
You're everything to me. You and your sisters, and mom guilt fucks you up so bad. And I lie awake and sleep or lie awake at night and not sleep because I'm thinking before I go to bed, it's all four of you. I'm thinking about, what does this one need from me? How do I gotta help this one? And being a parent, you are raising a person. You're trusted with this life. And four of them? Who thought I could do that? Who? And when I see you guys succeeding and just having your lives and thriving, I did something right. I don't know what I did to deserve it, but I did something right with you babies because you're my everything, and I'm so proud of all of you.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
We're bringing Kleenex. We're bringing
Let's
Kleenex
not
next
do it.
time, but because
Jodi, why are we always doing this?
I don't know.
I gotta hold us together, all three of us, right now.
Say
I got
something
this.
so funny that's gonna just make us laugh.
Literally,
You're always so funny.
You wanna-
sitting there,
you wanna- you
What
wanna
does
hear
his
the
breath smell like?
10 cans of bounce that ass.
probably.
I mean, if you want to hear something funny, do you want to hear the line I use on girls a lot?
Yes.
Which one?
It's honestly kind of surprising because no girls really hear it. I'm like, hey, you're pretty and I'm cute, right? Therefore, we would be pretty cute together. You know what I mean?
That's so wholesome.
Got to think it through, my boy. You know, that was supposed to be funny, and that didn't work.
It
but-
didn't.
Well, look, we're all,
I need
but look, none of us are crying. Look, we're all laughing
need
now.
more.
So there we go.
Right.
My job was completed.
We're crying and we're not even at the gym.
I was
What?
just right. I was
Right.
just making sure it wasn't time to buy a Stanley yet,
You're high.
or two.
You have like 4 hours still. You
Listen,
are
I'm
chilling.
not kidding. I need both of you to log on. Whoever
Jodi!
gets them, I'll send you money.
We're enough with.
Enough with the cups. We are
No.
just talking right now, not about cups.
I know, but that's
talking.
still in the back of my mind. Don't miss that. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it.
At least it's not meth.
Right.
Right.
Could be worse. Yep,
It
could be
really
worse.
could.
Thank you.
Anyways,
Yeah.
moving past the goddamn cups. Right.
We were just talking about how it's my fault that he loves love.
So
Okay. Right.
yeah. So for any of you that are listening, you live your life once. It's not gonna be perfect. It's gonna happen. You just gotta live and you learn.
That's so real.
Because people are just so hard on themselves. Nowadays, they want to be the perfect person.
That's just not real.
It's just not gonna happen. No one's gonna be perfect. No one is. Even all these models and billionaires, they all have their flaws. It happens.
Yeah.
You just have to
so
love
wise.
you just have to love yourself for who you are. There's only one Jensen. You gotta love everything about you. Everything that makes you so unique.
Bitch,
no
I'm
one else
crying.
can.
That's
no one
the
else can be
truest
like
thing.
you. No one else. There's no other Jodi. There's no other me.
Right.
We're all unique in our own ways. We just have to
that's so
love
true.
us.
Do you guys ever experience Sonder?
What? Can you tell me what that word means?
Sonder is the phenomenon of when you kind of reflect on that. How do I explain it? You realize that everybody else in the world and
Has their own lives.
has their own lives, just
they all
you do.
have their own minds, their own voice in their head, their own personality. It just kind of makes you think that not actually everyone is the same. Someone you're living your life and I can't see that. I can't experience what you have experienced.
I'm
Yes,
confused.
yes.
Okay,
What is
yes,
happening?
okay, so
what did you guys
it's-
take mushrooms
No,
before we started?
we took life.
I mean, shit. I
I'm-
live in Colorado, but
I mean-
I'm
nothing.
confused.
Okay.
But you're what? Of course, everybody has their own
Well, yeah, duh,
life
but-
and voice in their head.
But you don't truly think deep about it, right? Right.
Yeah,
You
gotta
don't.
think.
Sonder is when you genuinely are yo, this is trippy because I will never know what it's like to be Jodi and live life through her eyes. I could be around her 24/7. I will never know how she views the world through her eyes. I will never know what it's like to be Dylan. All I know out of 8 billion people is what life is like through my own eyes and through my own perception of everything.
Right.
Own feelings, own thoughts, like everything is like yours. Like you can't feel like I don't know what's going on through your head right now. No one will
Right,
ever,
that's why
except for
people
you.
say a penny for your thoughts, because sometimes we would love to be inside of people's
But
heads.
what does that even mean? A penny for your thoughts? Like you're trying to buy
if
a
you
thought?
could tell me, like, if I could actually be inside of your brain for 2 seconds to, like, think what you think.
Well, obviously it's not that important. They're only giving up 1 cent for it.
No
Right.
shit.
But,
Yeah,
like,
cheap
I don't know
asses.
why this is, like,
Motherfuckers.
some phenomenon.
Because you're thinking about surface level.
I
You're not
really
thinking
are
deeper.
Like, yeah, we all know everybody has their own lives and their own shit, but when you really think about it, like, let me read the definition of Sonder.
Please,
Like,
thank you.
This, you guys are tripping me out.
No, it's
like,
just because like you're it's just like certain things like people just don't go like things don't think surface level of it. Like we
But-
go like way more into.
I think
it
it's
than
probably
others.
like because I have way too many things to think
Okay.
about besides that.
Listen, Sonder is a word that describes the feeling of realizing that everyone has a life as complex and as full as your own. The realization that everyone you see has a life as full and as real as your own, and you are all a part of overlapping stories.
Yeah.
Like, but I know that.
Like
And
Sonder,
it's not.
Sonder ties into many philosophical concepts related to well-being, including empathy, compassion, and perspective taking. Yeah.
yeah, so it's like basically saying like you have like your own group, like your own group of people that like you
Yeah.
see every day, like your own friends,
Right.
your own activities. Like no one can actually like see like how like your life is, right. You don't like you
Right.
can't see how I like,
Right.
live
Like,
my
I know
life
that.
and, like, everything.
Right.
You
And
know-
I know you guys don't know my thoughts.
Right.
Thank fucking God that you can't.
That'd be bad.
You don't know what I'm
Fucking
thinking.
crazy.
But
That'd be
like,
crazy.
Like, it's... Okay,
I didn't realize it was that deep.
it is. Like, okay, there's a family in fucking Pennsylvania right now having dinner and doing their own life, and everything is so personal to them and so real.
Right.
They have no idea we exist.
Right.
But we're sitting here right now in our own little world
And on a podcast.
and
Right.
on a
Our own thing.
podcast. And
Yes. Like, I know this. I don't understand why
No,
it's
but
life
it's
changing.
just like no, it's not. It's just like
you guys are freaking me out.
It's just eye opening to be like, oh my gosh, like it's actually like
it's a real thing.
people have like their own lives. I know that sounds dumb,
and I
but,
will
like,
never
it's so
realize,
deep.
I will never know it.
Yeah,
I will only ever know life
through your eyes.
through my
Sit
eyes.
help.
You're done. We're not
I feel like
fucking
you
crazy.
guys are like the aliens inside of your
No.
bodies right now, because why is this so deep? Clearly, we know everybody
It's obviously
is living.
more complex
Yes.
because there's a whole word Sonder. So obviously, there's more people like us that are
Dude,
thinking.
I
that
don't
too.
even need to know
Probably on
that
the
word.
podcast right now.
I don't even need to know that
So
word to
you-
know that other people are in states worlds away from me, thriving, don't even know I exist. I get
It's
it.
not about them knowing you exist. It's just the fact that it's like you realize that there's so many other people in this world, but you will only ever know life through your own eyes.
Well, this seems a
That
little,
doesn't
No one will experience what you have experienced in your eyes.
right. I know that.
that doesn't like you
You
don't
guys-
think about that.
Doesn't-
you
like,
guys are,
not
this is
sit right with
feeling
you?
a little too sci-fi for me.
It's not. It's
Like-
real
It's an
phenomenon.
actual thing. There's a whole word for it. That's what I'm trying to
Right,
tell you.
like
There's
I'm
more people than
good.
just
Like I
us,
get
too.
it. I get it. I'm
It's an
good.
actual
I don't.
thing.
You know, it's another thing that okay, I've thought this since the time I was little, and people have always looked at me like I have fucking 7 heads. The way people see
Like right now.
Yeah. Experience some Sonder and come back to me. We'll talk then.
Okay.
The way people see colors. So, like,
Oh my gosh.
listen.
Oh.
Okay, listen. I'm going to need everybody to shut their assholes real quick and just listen. So, like, the way that I see green, maybe the way that is different. Like, the way I see green may be different for Dylan. Like, the way I see green may be blue to him. But we don't know that because all we know is this is green.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in his
like,
eyes, it could be a totally different color than what I see, but we don't know any better because that's green.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we're just getting
Right.
told that, like, oh, if you can't see that color, then you're colorblind. But it's
Right.
not. That's not.
okay. Yeah.
Like the way I see blue is maybe the way that you see red, but we'll never know because all we know is that that's blue.
Yeah. So like certain things that are like green, like it's not gonna be that for you. Like and
Maybe
you're
not
not
be
gonna
the-
actually be able to like experience like the actual color. Like no one actually ever
this
will.
This is sounding like some tomato bullshit.
No, it's not. Your
Let's
mom's
set
a
it
hoe.
down.
We come back. Crack hoe. Your mom's a hoe. We come back
Right.
to this every time. Deja vu, Sonder. I can't. No, but think about it.
I feel like you guys need to have your own episode, your own podcast about like aliens or something right now, because
This is just shit.
We're just
Like-
talking. It's
creative.
not on the concept. Now we're just here.
What's your favorite conspiracy theory, Jodi?
fuck, I don't know, because you two right now, I feel like you're about to suck my brains out or something.
Just think about it, and then
Conspiracy theory. Okay, let
Yeah.
me think about it. I don't know. Hold on, I can't be put on the spot about that right
Conspiracy
now.
theories. They're
Okay, listen, we can't get too crazy. We're not trying to get canceled.
I don't
Want me
know.
to answer one
Yeah,
while you think?
yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Because I don't.
think about this, okay? So NASA, before they were, exploring
Wait,
outer
fuck.
space.
Is Tupac dead or not?
I don't.
Listen.
hold on.
I'm
No.
listening.
Like, is he?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I do know somebody that says their friend worked in that hospital that night as some kind of like
RN?
x-ray technician, and they pulled him in to do all the scans, and they're like, it was him, he was dead. But was he, or are they paying him to say that?
I mean,
I don't
that's
know.
actually pretty valid.
That's
That
the
is pretty
conspiracy
valid.
theory about, because I feel like Tupac. Are you there?
Definitely not watching the podcast with the government's paying.
He
him
could be
that
if he's
bad.
there.
Could you imagine?
He's just YouTubing. He's just
Somewhere in
YouTubing
Cancun,
all the
Tupac's just watching
podcasts.
this.
He's just because he's laying low, so
Right.
he has time to watch podcasts like us. Tupac, keep your head up.
He's on the other side of the screen, like fuck.
He's like,
Right.
fuck, we've been caught. Get him
Right.
going.
You can just send me a
Literally.
message, and
Ladies
I'm
and
not going to
gentlemen,
out you.
we got
I
her.
will not out you, Tupac.
Okay, but what if he's actually did pass away?
Okay,
and
but
then we're
I don't
just-
know. But
We're just
okay,
talking about
but
it,
it just
just
popped
like-
in my head. That's the one I'm wondering. Is that a conspiracy or what?
Okay, that's valid.
That is valid.
Right? We all want to know. The people of my generation want to know what the fuck happened to Tupac.
What generation is that?
Give us a name.
The latest one?
That's not the latest. The next one that's coming up is
Gen Alpha?
no, it's what's that?
What are you guys?
Gen Z?
That's
Z.
exactly mine.
Right.
We
Yeah.
want to know, right,
You're not a-
homies?
you're not
I
wanna
really
know.
don't. It doesn't keep
I'm
me up at night. No.
Definitely Gen Z.
Right.
Well, no. I don't know if people think
Mm-hmm.
about this one, but listen. NASA, before, they're exploring outer space, they were actually exploring the sea, all right? The oceans. What did they find?
Like in a submarine.
We don't know because only 10% of the ocean's ever been like 5%.
Okay.
So we haven't even done the other 95, but what did they find down there that made them come from the ocean that's trying to go to outer space and find other places for us to live?
Listen, and think of all the freaky
Think about
shit
that.
that lives in the ocean that we know about.
Yeah, imagine deeper down, like what the fuck's
How do
actually
you guys
down
even
there?
know the 5% that they went down?
No, like,
What?
okay, if you take the ocean in whole, right? Only 5% of a small little
This
portion
whole
of
ocean
the whole,
has been-
all the oceans have been explored.
How do you guys know that?
They keep it documented. It's NASA.
You just are
And
like,
people-
Listen,
let me
some of us were
Google
getting
NASA.
Some of us were getting pregnant in high school. Some of us were paying attention.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So then you just Googled NASA, what are you up to?
No, it's
NASA, who dis?
Yes,
like a whole ass thing. Like they actually, when they started, was in the sea. But
Like-
what did they find in our oceans that they were so scared that they wanted to go into outer space and try to find more like a planet for us to popularize and civilize again?
But
Why have they
was
been
it-
trying to get out of here?
Was it they were scared of something that they found, or was it that the ocean's so fucking treacherous that they don't have the technology to?
Well, don't say technology. We built a whole ass rocket ship to go to outer space.
Right, but
So we have the
pressure in outer space is not gonna.
well, we are humans. We can
And like,
adapt to that. There's some way that we can figure it out. There's
Listen.
always some way that we can do that.
listen,
Can I
No.
ask about
no, 1 second. Listen, the ocean. I love the ocean, but I hate it at the same time. Whatever's down there, below my neck, is like past waistline is none of my business. So, anyways, what was your?
So wait, you're trying to say they want us to live under the ocean? What's happening?
No, I'm just
No.
saying because when NASA first started out, okay, as a whole place, okay,
Rocket ships into outer space.
No. When they first started, instead of doing that, they were actually here to like gather like more intel on our oceans. Like, what is in our oceans? What is in our sea that we don't know of?
Water.
Like they're looking for life down there.
Like what's inside our oceans that we can like, so that we are more like educated.
Listen. It's dark as fuck down there. It really should be none of our business.
I'm not going down there, right? So
that's why I'm saying. But why did NASA go from down there and then was like,
okay?
So
listen,
we gotta fucking go.
What's the conspiracy theory? Is like there's a whole world under there that they're gonna take over. What's happening?
That is the conspiracy. What did they find?
There's just some crazy shit down there that we don't know about.
Yeah,
I don't want to know.
That made them. We're like, all right, we're actually gonna go explore outer space now.
What I don't know ain't gonna hurt me. I don't want to know it.
Yeah, honestly though.
What do you think is down there?
I don't know because we didn't find out because NASA dipped.
Listen, they say like aliens aren't real, which I feel
like they are.
Low key, same. Think about all the shit that's in the ocean.
Fire in the sky.
Fire in the sky.
He's obsessed with him.
We like there's many conjoint small towns where we are from. There is actually a whole movie, Fire in the Sky, about a guy 20 minutes away from us. That has said that he has gotten abducted. He has done polygraph tests, and they all have come back that he was telling the truth. Yeah,
listen,
there is polygraph tests.
One of my best friends growing up. I mean, we're still friends today. She's related to him. That's like her uncle or something.
I might know somebody that comes into the gym that might be related.
That's crazy.
Is it who I think it is?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, that guy that claims it will go to a grocery store, go one other place, and go home.
And I saw him in the grocery store one time, and I almost
did you say
said, "Can I get your autograph for my son?" But there was a lot of people around, and I didn't want to be weird. Because Dylan was all about it. But
I'm about that shit.
I also forgot his name real fast, and I'm like,
something Wallace. That's all I'm gonna say. Wallace.
No, I don't think we can say it.
Should I call my friend and ask her?
Well, Mom, you know they watched the movie. It's like they use his actual name in it.
Hold on.
They use his actual name, and he goes to like all these meet and greets and goes to like conventions.
Yeah,
and stuff.
remember
so he's
they did that one. So next time they do the meet and greet weekend, we're gonna do it.
Well, I feel like we actually probably
fulfill
could
your
say
little
his name.
13-year-old boy self.
Hold on, we're gonna call my friend. Her name's Taylor. Hopefully, she's fine being on.
Wait, what if she says, "What the fuck? I hate you"?
She's not. Just listen. Shut up. I don't know if she'll answer, but
we're totally setting her up.
No, we're not. I'll tell her we're filming.
And then you'll edit it, and she's like, "No."
Does she have a new number?
Hello?
Taylor.
What?
Listen, we're podcasting right now, and we're talking about Fire in the Sky. The dude's your uncle, right?
Well, so he is my ex-uncle-in-law.
Okay, but you're still related to him, kinda.
Yes, like I've known him my whole life.
Valid.
Is he like off his rocker or no?
Oh yeah, completely.
Does he want to be on the podcast?
That would be crazy. Is it?
I am not currently. I don't know the last time I talked to dude, but he's very has a good past of drug use.
Oh. Are we gonna have to bleep that?
Yeah, because you guys are acting like he's real life.
But what was that after that whole incident happened, or was that his whole life?
What?
Did the drug use happen after the abduction, or was it during the abduction?
I am sure the drug use was during the abduction.
That's crazy.
We gotta bleep that out.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, well, we have a lot to ponder on. Thank you so much, Taylor. We appreciate you.
We'll send you a t-shirt.
Okay, we love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
We gotta get our t-shirt.
Well,
so that has to be taken out now?
I mean, we could name drop him. He's like out there. He goes to conventions and shit. Like, and they use his name in the movie.
But is this our story to tell?
No.
Listen, everything Taylor said was alleged.
Yeah.
Alleged.
Allegedly. So allegedly,
anyways.
his name, you know.
So anyways.
Trevor Wallace.
The influencer?
No.
Oh.
That's
He's making up shit.
Oh.
Anyway, so I guess we got on this conversation of me thinking you guys are fucking weird. Oh, conspiracies. Tupac.
Rest in peace.
Maybe.
Right.
Like, I think that, but then I don't.
Wait, no, his name is Trevor Wallace.
No, it's not.
It's not?
Let me Google it.
It's not. I know what it is.
I'm probably going to get another fucking Stanley ad.
Oh, that no. I got the last name.
That heard everything. We saw what happened last time.
It's because of our conversation that we had like prior to this. I guess that's why I was thinking Wallace.
Well, anyways,
we can name drop him.
So,
Travis Walton.
what else do you guys want to talk
Morning
about?
to you.
You guys were like really.
Travis Walton.
That's the
Travis
fuck I just
Walton.
told
You said Wallace.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Travis
No, I
Walton.
didn't.
Well, if people don't know what Fire in the Sky is, let me give you a brief summary. Although it plays like a TV movie of the week for most of its runtime, its heart-stopping finale has given Fire in the Sky... Wait, what the fuck? Okay. Fire in the Sky... What the fuck? As one of the scariest movies ever made. I don't think
it's
so.
not.
Based on the true
It's not
story
scary,
of
right?
a
You
UFO...
didn't
No, it's
think it was
not.
scary.
Okay, based on the true story of a UFO abductee, Travis Walton, if you're not already afraid of aliens, Fire in the Sky just might change that.
It's not scary.
No, but because it's actually filmed in this town, right? Correct.
A little bit.
If I'm not mistaken, in some
It's-
places they actually, I think, use the forest.
Further,
to
right,
happen in
and
the
then it
forest.
goes over.
Okay, so what was the story? Wasn't he like a logger or something?
Yeah, so all of his friends were loggers. They were out one night, like really late out there. I think they were like having like some fun too. Just
They
like,
were drinking.
Yeah, they were drinking, and then
Maybe a little peyote.
yeah, and then just,
Allegedly.
oh, there's a big ass like light in the sky. So they get in their trucks. They're leaving. For some reason, I don't know what happened to Travis. Somehow got out of his truck, got abducted, and then woke up, and this like flesh-like pod opened it up a little bit, saw that there's multiple other flesh-like pods in this place. That it sounds so stupid if I'm actually saying
No,
this,
keep
but-
going. I'm intrigued.
Yeah, so it's like a huge, just like pods everywhere, like you see from like alien movies, like millions of them, kind of.
Uh-huh.
So then he's freaking the fuck out, and then I guess some aliens. I think he fell back asleep. Whatever they put him under, like they like induced him with something. I almost said subduced.
That's crazy word.
Let's not have that
Right,
happen.
chill, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
fuck.
and then wakes up on this operating table with aliens all around him, and they actually put like a needle right into like his like, eye, like with his eye wide open, it has like a thing coming down and goes into his eye, and then like implants something in there, and then he gets dropped off. What did they find him at?
Are we naming towns?
No. I mean, like,
Oh.
what did they find him in?
Wasn't he just naked?
Well, no, yeah, but they found him inside something, because remember in a
Like a cocoon?
opposite town,
I don't know.
when you're driving by, they have an alien inside of it, because that's where they found him.
A phone booth.
A phone booth. Yeah, they found him naked in a phone booth, just out of it, and then they brought him back. They're like, oh, like, we haven't seen you in like what, a week, something like that. And then
So he
brought him back, and like I guess like if certain things were to happen to him, or certain things like got like poured on him or touched him, he would just have like PTSD and would just freak the fuck out.
So he wasn't on a bender doing crazy shit. Like he actually got abducted by aliens.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if
Allegedly.
he took a polygraph test. Actually, 2 of them.
But
Okay,
like, do
but
we
listen,
trust
passed
those?
them. But that's the thing is, if he was actually under something, then yeah, that was actually what was happening to him, though.
I don't know
Yeah.
if we trust polygraph.
I don't. I'm not saying he's lying, but polygraphs are pretty accurate.
Are
Yeah.
they?
Yes.
Yeah, and
But if you're tweaking and you see some shit, like
You believe it?
that's real, like that happened.
but
you know?
like the same time as he was with friends. So what? They just all left him while he was tweaking out in the forest
what if
for a week.
his
though?
friends were tweaking too?
No, because they all like were like supposedly like weren't on stuff. But like if they're all tripping, wouldn't they all go together? You're not gonna leave one guy. Say like hypothetically, we're doing stuff. Would you leave someone like even though you're tripping
Yes.
balls? Like would you leave one guy and all your friends leave and then not hear back from him for a week and not be like, where the fuck is he? You
yeah,
have to go
because
find
you're
him
like,
right
we
now.
were fucked up, so he was too. Like,
I don't know. That
I
shit's
don't know.
crazy. I'm not
Yeah,
trying to get
all I'm
sued.
saying is
I'm not
he-
either. I'm just saying, like, unless I was there,
Listen, I'm not against the fact that
I'm not against it, but
Yeah, I'm not either. But
it's hard for me to believe things like that unless I see it with my own
Yes.
2 eyes.
I'm just saying he ended up in this forest between the 2 surrounding towns. Okay,
Yeah.
For him to walk there and no one see him, like even though it's a pretty like quiet small town, but you're saying no one saw a naked guy because there's no clothes around him at all. You're telling me they didn't see a naked guy walk into a phone booth and just pass the fuck out?
Listen, if I saw a naked guy in the middle of the night walking, I would mind my own business
stop.
and look the other way and keep going.
You wouldn't stop.
Well, like, you
That's
wouldn't-
what I
you wouldn't,
thought.
You know, you're a whore for that.
You wouldn't like call the cops like there might be a guy that's tweaking on something. Like no, like
Listen,
call
Just
anyone at all.
skirt.
I can barely deal with my own shit, let alone a naked man in the woods.
Well, I bet an older lady would be like, "Oh, this honey, we gotta
Well,
call
what older
we gotta
lady's
call
gonna be-
911 on him."
Granny was
Well,
in
he's
bed.
going to be driving out at that time.
Granny was in
she
bed by
gonna do?
5 o'clock.
Right. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
There's
know.
a
How
lot.
did we go off the rails
I don't know.
fast?
Speaking of Tupac and Travis Walton, celebrities, who's your guys' favorite celebrity right now?
favorite celebrity, Post Malone?
Yeah.
Are we
Always.
counting athletes in this? Do we count
Posty.
them as celebrities? I guess.
Sure.
Posty, 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 Posty.
Russell Westbrook.
Who's that?
Oh, yeah. You've been obsessed with him for so
He
long.
is a point guard in the NBA.
I thought you were going to say porn star. I was like,
No,
wow.
point guard. Whoa.
First, he was on
Crazy.
like the Knicks.
No, you need to stop talking
Okay,
right
I don't
now.
know what team he was.
He got,
done.
he got drafted in 2008 to the Oklahoma City Thunder. He
Oh, yeah,
played
that one.
basketball for the UCLA basketball college team.
Okay.
Got traded to the Houston Rockets. Got traded to the Washington Wizards. Then went to the Los Angeles Lakers. Got cut from the Lakers. Got picked up by the Los Angeles Clippers. Got traded to his now team, the Denver Nuggets. He is the all-time leading triple-double player. He has the most in NBA history with 200.
Okay, why did he get cut from that one team?
Why has he been passed around so much?
So listen. So
Why did he
obviously,
get cut?
Lover, I'm gonna answer his first because that was mad disrespectful to bring up that one first. So let's
That's
just-
what I heard.
let's
You're
just-
grounded.
Yeah, you are grounded from this talk right now. So
It's my podcast.
obviously, when you're playing sports, you don't have that long to play. You have like maybe max 20 years, unless
That's
you're
a long time
unless you're
playing with balls.
LeBron James. He's been playing for like 23 years.
LeBron James.
Homie's playing with his son right now on the same team. They're on the same team. That's how long he's been playing.
That's a legacy.
Since I've been born, he's been in the league.
Oh, he has a kid that's playing.
They are on the same team.
What's his name?
LeBron James Jr.
Oh, I didn't know. that.
Duh, Jody. Hello? Get
I watched
with-
the football.
They both play for the Lakers right now. He's a yeah.
That's
so
cute.
So obviously you're trying to play for a championship, right? That's the end goal. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously he played for the Thunder for maybe like 8-9 years. They weren't making it. Like obviously he's getting older. He's in his 30s now.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, I want to contend for a championship.
Yeah.
Gets traded to the Houston Rockets, where he played with a guy named James Harden. It's just a whole thing, okay?
Okay.
They were doing pretty good, made it to the playoffs, didn't work out. The Rockets decided, like, we need to, like, get rid of this team, build from the ground up again.
Uh-huh.
Got traded from there to the Washington Wizards, okay? And he carried that team, like, was balling.
Okay.
Made it to the playoffs, lost again.
Rip.
So then this one, the Lakers, my boy LeBron James wanted to play.
LeBron James.
LeBron James. He wanted.
LeBron James.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. So he wanted
a-
to play with Russell Westbrook.
Uh-huh.
So they traded for him. But that was the worst mistake they ever could. If you build any other players around LeBron James and that team's not doing good, are you going to blame LeBron James?
Would you blame LeBron James?
Listen.
Would you?
I don't know
No.
what you even
wouldn't.
said.
So who do you blame? The supporting cast around him. Obviously, at that point, he wasn't playing that good because Los Angeles fans are toxic. If you have
Right.
one bad game, they're like threatening to kill you type stuff. Okay?
Right.
So obviously, just a bad fan base. The Lakers suck. Their fans suck. I'm sorry to anyone out there. I'm just being honest.
Well, Jody said the Cardinals fucking sucked. In a few
I know, and
episodes
I had
ago.
a bone to pick with her about that.
Yeah.
then
But
I
I'm
was
not
like,
wrong.
it's valid.
In her words, in Jody's words, she said, somebody is paying them to
To
suck.
suck.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
the part that
you're
made
trying to
me
throw
mad.
me under the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
But-
like they consistently.
Mom, I know they're garbage. I know.
Anyway, so we
Okay.
like Russell Westbrook.
We do.
That's cool.
Yes.
So,
How about,
anyways,
so,
I love Post Malone.
right. Who do I love right now?
Zach Bryan.
I do love Zach Bryan, but is that basic of me to say?
No.
Okay, I love. Okay, here's the thing. People are gonna come for me because, again, like I said a few episodes ago, yeah, they're gonna be, he's an abuser. How could you support an abuser? You'll fucking kill yourself. Like, okay, user 537, like fuck off.
Bars.
I relate to a lot of his songs. You know,
Same with
music is the what's it called? Like the universal language of the galaxies. I don't know.
love language. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
The universal.
Like, when you-
anyone.
When you look at me, would you expect me to say Post Malone is my favorite person?
The leather pants, yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Good.
Leather pants,
That's what
yeah,
I'm going
actually.
for.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, I'm going to ask you guys some questions.
Okay,
Are we
for
about
sure.
done, or should I wrap
just
it up?
go ahead, ask.
Okay.
Oh, we're balling right now.
In this year, which we're filming this still in 2024, who got your heart broken?
Like, who did it?
Did any of us get our heart broken?
Oh,
Yes.
We're going to raise our hand if we did.
Yes.
yes.
Say yes for the audio
mean-
listeners.
Yes.
Yes, when Kendall moved out.
Oh my god, here we go again.
Oh, we're talking about like more
Okay.
like heartbreak, mom, heartbreak.
Like romantic.
Did-
like down in the dumps, like
Will be,
down
however,
crying in the gym.
Down bad crying
crying
in
at
the
the gym.
gym.
That'll be
Down
the
bad
only-
crying in the gym.
That'll be the only time this podcast or anyone will ever hear me say that, because that's how serious that is.
Right.
Okay, any of us gone on a solo trip?
Yes. Not a crazy extravagant one, but yes.
But yes.
No.
Did you
just-
drive here?
Yeah, but I drove here and it wasn't a solo trip because I was with you guys, so it wasn't solo. Driving does not count as a trip.
That's a trip.
All right,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tried new foods?
Yes.
Ye-
Yes.
Yes.
I
can't remember what, but yes.
can probably guarantee you I did not.
Oh, I did. I tried kimchi.
Kimchi's gas.
It tastes like it's very interesting. It'd be better on something. I ate it by itself.
Oh, well, that's where you messed up.
yeah.
Yeah.
On a taco or something. Yes, I would do it again. It's like
Okay.
fermented lettuce, Jody.
Some real authentic ramen hits.
Fell in love?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Got a tattoo?
Not
Yes.
not this year, last
I
year.
got one this year,
Slay.
Yeah.
but it's under my shirt. I can't show you.
I got a tattooed lasered this year.
I guess we can count that because
Like lasered off?
Yeah.
Did it come off?
Well, it takes more than one treatment.
How many treatments have you had?
Like 5. Usually
How?
takes like 8 to 10 to get it fully gone.
Yeah.
Where's it at?
On my leg.
Okay.
Why did we want it gone?
Because I didn't. I love the backstory of it, but I didn't love the actual image of it. And when I was in school, we were dying to find tattoos to laser because we learned tattoo removal in school, and I didn't love these ones, so I was like, "Fuck it, laser them." So
Well, I got one. Actually, it's this side. G-Bar S, Gary's brand with fire on it because he's a
Oh, I see.
firefighter. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
slays.
I got
Yeah,
this
yeah.
whole right hand,
that thing's
yeah.
sick.
right arm done.
You look like the Terminator in a good way.
I know.
And he
it looks
said
sick.
he just-
I got a spider with a skeleton on it with all these like web stuff like that.
Slay.
Got a skeleton hand holding a rose.
That one's sick.
And then this one is a skull moon with the cathedral castles on it.
Ooh.
But
These
where's-
are all the cathedral castles, like, you know, that
Yeah.
they actually have, and it has spider webs connecting it all together.
Ooh, very
Where's the
Almost
moving.
like a
part-
dark fantasy
Yeah.
vibe.
That says I love my mom.
Listen,
Next time.
not everything's about you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tattooing it on your body is low key crazy.
Oh, okay.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Anybody go to a concert this year?
I did. I went to 2 actually. I can't. So in
I
our
went to like 3.
okay, we get it. You're rich.
4.
You can afford concerts.
Right.
Listen,
I'm a groupie.
yeah, I know you are.
Thank you.
When we were recapping our new year, I forgot to mention in November I saw Zach Brown Band and Old Dominion.
Oh yeah.
That was
Dude, I forgot so much when we
I did
recapped,
too.
but it's fine. They don't need, I mean, we would have been here
All
100
night.
hours,
Yeah.
so.
And then I also saw Zach Bryan. Anyways,
Yeah.
you saw Posty,
Posty,
Justin Timberlake,
Justin Timberlake, Gary Allen,
Ice Cube,
Tokyo shit.
Vanilla
Vanilla
Ice.
Ice. I almost said
Vanilla
Ice
Ice,
Cube.
okay.
I wanted to
Cube.
see Ice Cube the next night, but my friend had to come home.
Fuck.
Not kidding. Okay. Got piercings.
No, last year I did.
No, I did
Yours
get
were
my
last year.
I did get my nose pierced.
Was it this year?
This year, yeah.
Oh, but you
yeah,
took
but
it
I
out.
took it out. Yeah, it was not the vibe.
Oh,
No.
Any of us gained weight?
yes.
I didn't.
I did a little bit, and then I moved home and lost it.
I'm
Lost
a
weight?
I'm a former fat ass.
Former big back.
Former big back at heart still
Yes.
though.
Travel to a new place. Yeah. Costa Rica.
Cancun.
Colorado.
Slay.
Cried alone.
Yes.
Yes.
Probably too many
Yeah.
times.
Yeah. Went to karaoke.
Me.
Karaoke in my house every night.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, valid.
You didn't go to karaoke this year, Dylan?
No, actually, I got drunk at the bowling alley. Then I walked next to the bar and started singing "Take on Me."
See, you're welcome that I taught you that trait.
That was amazing.
That is a perfect karaoke story.
Danced. Did we dance?
Oh,
I
hell
fucking
yeah.
danced.
Yep.
Yeah.
Danced
sure.
our asses
Yeah.
off.
for a show I did. Mm-hmm.
Did we make a big decision?
Yes.
Yes.
We're still making them, right?
Right. Every
Laughed a lot? Yes. Right. And that's the secret to life. You gotta laugh a lot.
If,
You gotta laugh.
I
if
didn't
you don't
win.
laugh,
And
you'll
dance.
cry.
Right.
I didn't win class clown for no reason. That's all I'm saying.
You're not wrong.
Shit, girl.
Slept at someone's house?
Yes.
Okay, I don't want to know.
The smile that we just gave each other was crazy.
I
It
know.
really was.
Got drunk?
Yes. Yep.
Partied hard?
Yes.
Went to the movie theater alone? I did for the first time this year. My windows were getting tinted, and it was like on a Friday afternoon because I only work half day. Everybody else was at work. My husband was on a fire, so I went to the movies. I was so embarrassed because I was for sure when I went, there was going to be like a big sign on my forehead that said, "I'm here alone." Nobody even cared.
No, okay, they say socially,
not-
the two hardest things you can do is go to a movie by yourself
to a restaurant.
Yes.
Yes, that's the first
proud of
time
you.
in my whole life that I did that. And as I got my ticket, I was getting my popcorn, and I saw another lady by herself, and I'm like, she can't be by herself. Somebody else is coming. No, she walked into the same movie, sat by herself, and I'm like,
What movie
I'm
did you
okay.
watch?
Deadpool 2.
Slay.
Valid.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm proud of you, Jodi.
I was
You
because
didn't go sit with the lady?
no,
You didn't say, "Hey, my name's Jodi.
no,
Can I
we
sit
don't
with
have
you?"
to be weird.
Oh,
I
I like
was just
Post Malone
there.
too, and Stanley's.
yeah.
Wanna sit next to me?
Do you want to
You
be
know
my
what?
friend?
Can you guys just give me the win and shut up?
Yeah.
Just give me the win.
They call me Mimi.
Anybody go?
You like blue crack, ho?
You're a hoe. Shut up. Went to the beach. Yes. Went to the mountain. I mean, we live there.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
did. You went
Yeah.
some sightseeing in
Yeah, 'cause
Colorado.
I live in like a valley. That's where Grand Junction is. So we have like mountains all around us.
Sick.
So there's actually one that you can actually drive up. It's called the Valley. And then when you get to the very top, you can see the whole entire town. There's Grand Junction, Fruita, Palisade, Loma,
Wow.
Clifton, like all of it. It's beautiful.
That's crazy.
Fantastic.
yeah, that's really cool. I'm glad that you like ventured out. And
We're
did
going to
that.
film our next episode there.
Right.
We
Right.
might fall off, but it's
Perfect.
fine for the plot.
for the
Watched a sunset.
Yes.
Yes. And watched a sunrise.
Yes.
Maybe when I was in Costa Rica. Maybe. And did anybody have quality time with their family?
Yes.
Okay.
That's solid.
I like it.
I
Pretty
love
solid
that.
questions, yeah.
Follow?
Well, we made it through another episode.
I can't believe it.
This will be number.
Sit.
I mean,
Six.
we've done some. It's okay.
I don't know. We're
Who's
pre-recording
keeping
this.
count now? We're not.
Yeah.
Right. We're just like doing them as they come up. Like this guy, this famous guy was in town, so we're like, let's grab him.
Yeah.
Let's do an interview, and that way we just can keep posting.
Yeah.
And you guys are just always gonna have a new podcast episode.
Dylan, how do you... This is your first podcast. you've been on,
Yes,
right?
and I am honored. You know, it's pre-recorded. I was the first guest. I need everyone else, my sisters,
they're
know
gonna
that
come
I
for
was
us.
the first one.
Listen,
That's all they gotta know.
episode
First.
episode 4, you guys
Has-
met Kendall,
Yes.
which, as I'm speaking right now, has not been recorded yet. But by the time you watch this episode,
it will be.
you've already seen
yes.
it. But technically, we filmed with Dylan first, so he's our
Right.
very first guest, technically, that we
So
filmed
she's
with.
gonna shoot
It
me
was
in the
actually
face.
pretty fun.
Okay, well, she's not even here,
Right,
so she
she's
can't be
not.
mad.
She's not.
I have to
But-
go hunting. Go
Right.
home.
Tell her to settle down, settle
Like-
down.
So was it fun?
Oh yeah, this is actually
Like-
really fun. I was like stressed coming into this, but I'm like,
Right.
no, it's
not
actually
that
fun.
deep.
You're
Right.
just talking-
And so
yeah,
you
it's
get
not
it
that
how
deep.
how
It's
it just
not.
turns into random stuff. Like before, you're like, "What are we going to talk about?"
Yeah.
Then we started talking about Trevor Wallace.
Right.
random.
We don't
Random.
it just goes off the rails.
Like,
none of it's scripted.
We went from crying about mom guilt to aliens. Like, what the fuck is
So-
that?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Right.
To Stanley. So
And yeah,
I mean-
yeah,
It always has been
you have a
Stanley's.
problem.
right. And so probably the next episode that you see also will have both of my new Stanleys with hearts, the Valentine's Day
Good.
You just
edition.
stressed him out. I had to do the
God.
hat
So-
adjustment.
They'll both be right there. The pink and the red one with the hearts.
If we don't get a sponsorship by March, I'm
Please,
quitting.
Stanley, like, what else does it take?
Like,
Stanley, my son is using my neon green Stanley. I have my chapstick Stanley. Like, what's it gonna take?
Stanley's dick is in your mouth 24/7.
Right. And I'm doing a good job. Okay?
If Stanley comments on this,
A for effort.
She will get a tattoo of a Stanley Cup on her.
On her forehead.
Not on my forehead, but
Maybe
I
like
would.
on like her arm
I'm
where
not
it's
kidding.
visible
You
should get a
24/7.
You should get
True.
a lip tat that says
of
Stanley.
a Stanley, of a little mini Stanley.
Yes.
I'm not getting
she
a
will get a
lip tat,
tattoo.
but I will get a Stanley Cup tattooed on me.
Where?
If Stanley,
Where Stanley asked for it, except for on the forehead because she's.
You should
done
get
a
like the
job.
logo right here that's on the cup with like the little bear and Stanley as a tramp stamp, and then underneath say girl, so it says Stanley girl.
well, you don't get to pick, but I will do the little Stanley trademark on my ribs.
Okay.
If Stanley sponsors us, and then we will like record it happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that'll be like the podcast. Have a podcast while getting a tattoo.
That'll be like,
That's
I think
crazy.
you might have to pay to see that. I don't know.
That's a Patreon.
Okay,
thing.
let's.
Patreon.
I am.
But
right
like
here.
Stanley, I
Not
will.
in a gross way, like
Right.
pay to
Like-
watch
I'm
exclusive
just used
content.
to her saying stuff to me outside the podcast.
Oh, I'm not
Yeah.
talking
Wild.
about
Right, I know.
OnlyFans.
No.
I was. I didn't,
Oh.
I didn't think it was that deep.
Oh,
I didn't
no,
think it
it's
was
not.
that deep.
But Stanley, I will. I'll get either a cute little cup or the Stanley trademark
Tattooed on you.
tattooed on me. Can you just sponsor this girl, please?
That was on your knees begging. Anyway, guys,
Somatic.
Anyways,
we hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to us. If you're watching on Spotify, give us a follow, give us a thumbs up,
yeah.
and we love you and thank you for coming back. If you've made it this far and haven't thrown up, thank you. Do you guys have anything else to say?
Peace, love, Stanleys.
Live, laugh, Stanley. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. And Dylan, thank you so much for being our guest today
course,
and
of
taking the time on your little trip from Colorado. Safe travels back, my friend.
Thank you.
You're welcome here anytime.
Anytime.
Anyways.
Well, guys, again, subscribe. We love you.
Peace, love, Posty.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.